Hey YouTube, found this book here in there on Maggie's bookshelf. Just thought it's be a good time to read it. It's called the Christmas Story. It's a little golden book. This book, I remember having books like this as a kid, and I just thought it'd be a pretty cool thing to read in the Christmas spirit and the Christmas time. Just kind of a reflection of what the season is all about, and what better time to do it than here night before Christmas. So let's get started here. It says this is Mary, a girl of Galilee. She lived long years ago, but such a wonderful thing happened to her that we remember and love her still. One day an angel appeared to Mary. "You are blessed among women," the angel said, "for you shall have a son, whom you shall name Jesus. He shall be called the Son of God, and his kingdom shall never end." "I am glad to serve the Lord," said Mary. "May it be as you have said." Then the angel left her. Mary married a good man from Nazareth. His name was Joseph, and he was a carpenter by trade. When Joseph had to go from Nazareth up to Bethlehem in Judea to pay his taxes in his father's town, Mary went with him. It was a long, weary journey for her. When they reached Bethlehem at last, they found many travelers there before them. The streets were full of cheerful, jostling kinsmen. The inns were crowded to the doors. Though Joseph asked shelter only for his wife, every innkeeper turned them away. At last, one innkeeper, seeing Mary's weariness and need, showed them to a stable full of warm, sweet hay. There Mary brought forth her son, and she wrapped him in swaddling clothes and laid him in the manger, since there was no room for them in the inn. There were in the same country shepherds in the field, keeping watch over their flocks by night. An angel of the Lord appeared to them in shining glory, and they were all afraid. But the angel said to them, "There is nothing to fear. I come to bring you news of great joy, which shall come to all people. For a child is born this day in Bethlehem, a Savior who is Christ the Lord. And this shall be a sign to you. You shall find the babe wrapped in swaddling clothes and lying in a manger." Suddenly the sky was full of angels, praising God and saying, "Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace, good will toward men." When the angels disappeared into heaven, the shepherds said to one another, "Let us go to Bethlehem and see this thing which the Lord has made known to us." They hurried to the town and found Mary and Joseph and the babe laying in the manger. Afterwards, the shepherds told everyone they met about the child. Now, when Jesus was still a baby, 3 wise men from the east came to Jerusalem. "Where is he that is born King of the Jews?" they asked. "For we have seen his star in the east and are come to worship him." When Herod the king heard this, he was troubled in his wicked heart. He called the wise men to him and asked them just when the star had appeared. Then he sent them off to Bethlehem, saying, "Go and search for the young child, and when you have found him, bring word back to me, that I may come and worship him also." When they had heard the king, the wise men departed. Behold, the star which they had seen in the east went before them, till it stood over the place where the child lay. When they saw the star, the wise men rejoiced and were glad. And when they came into the house, they saw the young child with Mary his mother, and bowed down and worshipped him. They opened their treasures and laid before him gifts. The child was called Jesus, the name given by the angel before he was born. And the child grew and became strong in spirit and full of wisdom, and the grace of God was upon him. Like I said, just a little short story here. Hopefully all of you that's got little children or younger fans, I hope you guys enjoyed that the Christmas story book there. just a little short story just to kind of remind us that Christmas isn't all about presents. It isn't about Christmas trees. It isn't about the lights or what you can buy for someone. It's the main only reason for Christmas is a man named Jesus. What's happening, guys? I hope if you have little ones or small children, I hope you all enjoyed that story there. Just felt like that was something special to do this coming up Christmas season, this holiday season. I felt like that hopefully there would be some children enjoy that and to learn a little bit about the real reason for the season this year. And that's it's not got a whole lot to do with all the presents underneath the trees or the Christmas lights or nothing. It's all about a man named Jesus. So like I said, hope you guys enjoyed that. And we're back down here in the shop today. Hope everyone had a Merry Christmas. Getting ready for a Happy New Year for 2026. And like I said, we're back down in the shop. We're going to try to get a little bit of work done here tonight. I'm not going to do a whole lot of videoing. I know that you guys are probably getting tired of seeing the same old thing, and that's all it really is. It's cut a tube, notch a tube, rinse and repeat. That's all it is. So I'm not going to bore you guys with a whole lot of that. Haven't really gotten a whole lot done since the last video where I got the diagonal bars there in the right side. So pretty much I'm still got to go through and get some more bars put in. I'm going to put all those bars in the door bar over there on the driver's side. I got to do some extra bracing and whatnot. I probably won't pick the camera back up until I start doing like the brake pedal mounts, the seat mounts, T-bar mounts, etc. Maybe the front suspension mounts. But like I said, it's just kind of a monotonous process to where it's just cut a tube, notch it, stick it in. That's all we're really doing. And I know you guys are probably getting tired of seeing that over and over and over. So I'm not going to pick the camera back up until something major changes, until we start getting into something you know, that's different basically. So appreciate that. And why did I say appreciate that? I'm not really sure. I appreciate all the support that you guys have given us on this project, all the kind words, all of that. Dallas just got here with my supper, so I'm about to get over here and eat 2 banana sandwiches and some chips. What?
One of your sandwiches has a butt on it.
A what?
A butt.
A butt?
Yeah.
Wow.
We have brown bread.
I told you to get loaf bread.
Baby, I got loaf of bread, but it's in our delivery. I don't want 14 loaves of bread.
Well, how did you get bananas?
I just went and bought 2 bananas just for your sandwiches.
Anyways, if you hadn't seen these yet, got some new t-shirts made up here. Conqueror race cars. We're more than a conqueror. Got Romans 8:37 over here in the spearhead. Boy Brando at BB Designs designed that up for us. Of course, if you're over on Patreon, you've already seen this shirt. You've already had a chance to order some before Christmas. And if you're a Conqueror team member over on Patreon, you're going to get a free one shipped straight to your door. So enjoying wearing this. This was just a test shirt we made on one of my old outside t-shirts. They're going to be either black or gray, I believe, is the color options. But that's what we've kind of been working on it, trying to get it situated. So anyways, enough rambling, enough talking. That's all I'm doing right now. I'm going to get in here and try to get some door bar braces put in tonight. If I do anything at all, I may just put the camera on time lapse. Like I said, I'm not worrying about videoing this because it's literally the same thing over and over and over and over. So we got a lot of braces to put in over there, and I'm going to try to shush and get over and do it. Appreciate it. So it's a fairly pretty day. We took yesterday, Monday, the week of Christmas, to head to PPM. We picked us up front bumper, rear bumper, T-bar. Got some goodies in the box there. Some bird cages, brake pedals, pretty much everything that goes in the cockpit of the race car minus the gauges or the ignition panel. That's pretty much everything in there that goes to the cockpit other than the bird cages. I picked us up some sheet metal for the deck, sheet metal for the cockpit, Got some more tubing the other day. Got some square tubing for the other T-bars and body braces. Today, I'm gonna try to work on getting some more tubes plugged in. I had a problem the other night as I was cutting the braces for the door bar there. My old trusty tubing notcher here. This cheap metal here stripped out on the clamp. So ended up messing a tube up that was being cut for a door brace. Went to Tractor Supply, got me a long piece of carriage bolt there. Now I can crank it down with a wrench. And she's still holding on strong. So we've had to do everything to that. If you look on YouTube and look up hacks for that Harbor Freight tubing notcher, we've had to do it. Very first time I ever used it, I had to shim the plate up here. If you'll see, it's got shims underneath that to get the cut dead center of the tube. Since then, this aluminum pillar block here, it's just cheap aluminum. It has stripped out. We've had to retap it and put some 3/8 bolts and Loctite in that. So that's happened. Then this has stripped out. Like I said, 50 bucks. I mean, it's doing a great job for 50 bucks. I've had it for several years now. We've had to do just little tidbits here and there to get everything to work right. If you hear something outside, it's a pretty day. It is Tuesday before Christmas. Maggie's out here. She's enjoying her side-by-side there. She hadn't got to ride it lately. It's been cold or wet or rainy, and so she's enjoying that. That's just what that noise is if you hear it. I'm gonna get in here and try to cut some more door braces, try to get that knocked out just a little bit, possibly work on this front cross member for the lower control arms. We did head, while we was up there getting some tubing, we did make a trip over to Booger Brooks's. If you know where Fisher Steel's at, or you know where Booger Brooks Racing's at, they're right beside each other. Picked up some front end parts, upper A-arms, lower A-arms and spindles. If you're in the market for any A-arms or spindles, give Booger a call. He can get you hooked up there, and I'll put his contact information there in the link below. Probably put a little picture there of his information. Like I said, we picked up the spindles, lowers, uppers. Oh, that's something else that's in the box from PPM is A-arm spacers and caster slugs and everything. So I mean, we're coming along. We're getting piece by piece, part by part, but like Johnny Cash said, one piece at a time, right? So anyways, I'm gonna get in here. I'll show them front end parts to you once I start on all that, and we'll get going here shortly. Appreciate it. Hi guys, so we're finished up here today. We got our brackets in for the brake clutch pedal. Got the tab in there for the steering shaft. Got steering shaft just kind of loosely fit in there. It's not exactly where it's supposed to go, just roundabout, roughed out. Did get some more door braces here done. Got four more left to do. I just didn't want to go get a full stick of tubing and get it in here to make any. I do got more tubing for it though, but we'll get that at a later date. So we're gonna call it quits for today. I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you all enjoyed the story time. I hope you all have a Merry Christmas. We'll catch you back out here for New Year's, but thanks for watching. Appreciate everyone who helps us out. Work Speed Performance Parts, Apparel Co, WJI Enterprise, Brinn Transmission, Penske Shocks, Gorsuch Performance, Stop Tech Brakes, PPM Racing Products, CeeLo Racewear, and BB Designs. We'll catch you guys back out in the shop next week. See y'all.